Commanding a Raven army, she travels from shadow to shadow.
Welcome back to Cheeseburger and Gaming Paradise. I'm your host once again, and today we're leaving the neon lights behind. No dance floors, no chew. We're stepping onto the stage of history. Last episode, we danced our way to a space invasion with Ooh La La. Today we're talking about a woman whose battle is quieter, but far heavier. A mother, a sister, and a warrior chosen not by ambition, but by the gods themselves. We're traveling back to the late 1500s, to the world of myth, faith, and cursed steel. This is the story of Sophitia Alexandra. The soul still burns. Grab a burger. Let's talk about the legend of the cursed sword.
He moves onward without pause until the day he completes his great...
Sophitia made her debut in 1985 Soul Edge, known as Soul Blade on the original PlayStation. From the very beginning, she stood apart. Sophitia wasn't a warrior by trade. She was a baker from Athens. Her life changed when the god Hephaestus appeared before her and gave her a divine command: destroy the cursed blade of the Soul Age or watch the world fall to darkness. Sophitia didn't seek glory. She didn't crave power. She accepted the mission out of duty and out of love for her family and the innocent. That choice defines her entire story. Sophitia succeeds in shattering Soul Edge, but victory comes at a cost. A fragment of the blade, infected with the evil seed, becomes lodged near her heart. That wound never heals. It grants her divine power, but it also poisons her fate. Sophitia's strength is borrowed, and the price is her own life. Every battle she fights carries that weight. She isn't just saving the world, she's sacrificing herself to do it.
To appease the winds, the priestess rises to the challenge.
In gameplay terms, Sophitia is often considered the foundation of Soulcalibur, the baseline. She represents balance, sword and shield, offense and defense, risk and restraint. Her Omega Sword and Elk Shield are modeled after a classical Greek hoplite combat, refined for a 3D fighting arena. She doesn't overwhelm opponents with brute force. She waits, she reads, she punishes mistakes. Sophitia rewards fundamentals, timing, positioning, precision. Every strike feels intentional. Every block feels earned. She's an honest fighter in a genre full of extremes. What truly sets Sophitia apart, though, isn't her moveset. It's her role as a mother. In later entries, her story shifts away from survival and toward protection. Her children, Patroclus and Pyrrha, inherit the shadow of Soul Edge, and Sophitia is forced into the most painful position imaginable, fighting not just evil, but the consequences of her own sacrifice. She doesn't fight for honor. She fights so her children won't have to. That emotional weight gives her a story a gravity few fighting game characters ever reach.
The last threads of sanity unravel in the mind of the man who is no longer...
Visually, Sophitia has always embodied classical beauty. Her white chiton, golden hair, graceful posture. She looks like a living marble statue brought to life. Across the series, from original design to her more armored appearances in Soulcalibur 4, she has remained the visual anchor of the franchise's mythic tone. When Soulcalibur 6 brought her back in its soft reboot, it felt like a homecoming, a reminder of where the series began.
The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword.
Sophitia is more than a fighter. She is the conscience of the Soulcalibur universe. While characters like Nightmare embody corruption, and others chase power or revenge, Sophitia represents sacrifice. She shows us that being chosen isn't a blessing, it is a burden, and she carries it willingly, again and again. Sophitia Alexandra is one of the greatest characters in fighting game history. She proved that an original hero could be just as compelling as any dark anti-hero, that grace and kindness don't make a character weak, and that faith, when paired with resolve, can move mountains. She brought myth, tragedy, and humanity to the stage of history. In Gaming Paradise, Sophitia's light never fades. And that's it for episode 12. Sophitia is a true legend, and if you never spent time mastering her parries, her spacing, her iconic stallion kick, you're missing out on some of the best combat design ever put into a fighting game. It's a burger with a side of divine flavor. So Soulcalibur fans, I've got to ask, who's your favorite member of the Alexandra family? Are you loyal to Sophitia's grace, or do you prefer the fire aggressive style of her sister? Let us know. Next time on Cheeseburger Gaming Paradise, we stay in the family, but trade divine destiny for raw determination. Next episode is all about Cassandra Alexandra. The younger sister wasn't chosen by the gods, but picked up the sword anyway. The soul still burns. I'll see you next time.
どこにも行っちゃダメだよ。ふん。あの女が戻る前に片付けるか。どうしたの？いいえ。なんでもないわ。